Hello everybody and welcome back to a new episode of How to Do. Today we're going to bale a field. Uh, and we need to have the biggest tractor for that. So I go into the tractor and now we go to the shop and buy uh, the balers. There's two different of balers. One square baler and one round baler. And they both work a little bit different from each other. So I'm gonna show the both. Uh, and what you need to think about when it comes to the balers. That I also gonna tell you because there is a little bit different. Uh, all depends on what kind of work you have to do with the baler. That is how you choose a baler. Go to the buy menu and to the tools. You find baling technology. In here you have a round baler. It's need 70 horsepower. Uh, the bale is 4000 liters and the work speed is 20 kilometers in hour. You also have this two. This here is a square baler to produce square bales, and this one, if I remember right, it's a round baler with plastic foil. And that you use if you want to create silage bale. You can also use this one for oh, for the silage bales. But if you use that one, you also need to use, let's see, this one to wrap it, if I remember right. Yeah, you can also use the square baler and that machine to produce silage. But let's start with the round baler. Let's buy it. As I said, this baler need 70 horsepower, so you don't need a big tractor for this one. But yeah, you don't need a big baler, big tractor. In one other episode, I'm gonna show how to create silage bales. But in this episode, it's just the straw. How to baling the straw. And what you have to think about. Let's go to the field. I buy the bigger harvester combine. Yes, so the work will go faster when I harvesting the field here. So, how did this machine work? You need to unfold it, and to do that you press the X button. You also need to load the pickup. The pickup is this part here. The straw come and this pick it up and put it in the baler. So press the V button to lower it. And now you need to start it. And to do that you press the B button. And now you can see the down in the right corner you can see a symbol that says straw and how many percent it is and how full it is. For example, now we have 4000 liters, so now we need to unload the bale. And to do that, we press the U button. And to close it, press the U button again. And that is what you have to do every time a bale is finished. So it's a little bit slower, but it's also uh, easier to store the round bale uh, than the square bales. But I'm just gonna put it up all the way up. Ah. The thing is, if you have straw in the baler and you're starting to baling, for example, grass to silage, it will automatic uh, show that if you have more than 50% straw and start producing grass baling, grass bales, it will be a straw bale. But if you have 49% straw and the rest grass, it will be a grass bale. So remember that. But now we go to the square bale. And I'm gonna show how that machine works. So let's go in the buy menu and let's buy the square bale. When I'm here, I also can show that you can buy bales for the animals. You go to the object with the symbol of the box and go down to the bales. Here you can buy straw bale, hay bale, silage bale, round straw bale, and round hay bale. So that could be good if you have a lot of animals and you don't have any bales. Uh, so you can buy it and feed the animals. But now let's go back to the field. Uh, yeah, I'm not really sure what I should say now, but and to work with this one, it's almost the same as the run bale. You need to unfold it, load the pickup, and press B to start it up. But you don't need to uh, uh, yeah, you don't need to put out the bales manually. So let's start. Press X, press V, and press B. Now we're working with the baler. As you remember, on the round bales, you need to stop and take out the bale every time. But in this, you don't need that. You can just drive, like I do now, and it will automatically put out the bales. So it's a little bit faster work to work with this one. And for example, when it comes to uh, straw bales, it's almost the best machine you can use. And I think it's also pretty good on silage bales, but that I'm gonna show in another episode how to create silage bales. But you can see now we produce a lot of bales. And when you come to the end and you are finished, you can actually put out the unfinished bales. No, sorry. You can put out the finished bale. I'm not sure if you can put out the unfinished, but let's see. Press B and press U button. Now it put out the two finished bale, but not that is not finished. So what do you have to think about when it's come to the bales? Uh, to transport the bales, you can use in the tool, you need a front loader or a wheel loader or a telehandler or a bobcat. Uh, but to use uh, but to transport, you can use the bale spike, uh, this one, roll type bale fork, uh, and that is almost for it is for the round bales. And you can use this one. You can also use almost every tool. Uh, for example, you can use this one and spike it, and it will work. Remember, if you use the bale spike, it could be a little bit hard to work with, so it's almost easier to use the pallet fork because the bale spike have some issues and it could drop the bale, but it's easier with the pallet fork. So that was all I have to say for this episode. Next time we're gonna produce silage bales and also cut the grass. And that I'm gonna show next episode. Thank you for watching and please subscribe on my channel. Yeah, bye.